Tonight, we are thrilled to share with you another global game announcement. This comes from one of the most decorated developers in the world, who consistently pushes this medium forward for each of its releases. This studio has been nominated multiple times for Game of the Year here at this very show, and I am beyond grateful that they have chosen the Game Awards as the place for this global announcement.
Alright you guys, welcome back to the NASA Punk channel for more Starfield updates and content surrounding the Game Awards, which unfortunately was a bust. I thought that if there was going to be any new Starfield footage, it would be premiered at the Game Awards. Remind me not to trust these shady little articles about, rumors and insiders and leakers, and upcoming events based on this inside information that we've got. Obviously, I'm kind of tired of getting burned by those things, and I probably won't be talking about articles that give us inside information or anything anymore, just because it's too hit or miss, and these things are a dime a dozen, right? So anyway, what did you guys think about the Game Awards? I actually thought they were really good this year. They've been just kind of meh, the past few years. I don't remember being wowed by them, feeling like they really represented gamers as a whole or the industry in a sort of down-to-earth way. And if they did, they weren't even that entertaining, or there was just a lot of cringe. But this year, it was actually pretty entertaining. It was pretty fluid. There was not that much cringe at all. The music was good. The games that were nominated, the games that won awards deserved them, I think, for the most part. We got to see a lot of new trailers and premieres and games coming out in 2023, which is always awesome. And I kind of feel like the Game Awards has almost become like the new E3 in a way, because we're not just getting, we're not just talking about the past year of 2022 in gaming. We did a lot of talking about 2023 and what's beyond, this holiday season. And I really enjoyed that. I like that they gave us a good reason to watch the show beyond just what games deserve what awards, But yeah, we didn't get any new Starfield footage, but that's okay, because as soon as the new year starts, we're going to start cranking it up. The marketing's going to start to pick up a little bit for Starfield, and I'm sure we're going to start seeing some new Bethesda videos and some new gameplay very soon come 2023. But, we got another teaser trailer for Phantom Liberty for Cyberpunk 2077, which I'm a huge fan of, and I'm super excited about that because they've got Idris Elba coming to Phantom Liberty. And just when you thought they wouldn't be able to top the star power of Keanu Reeves in that game, they bring out Idris Elba, and it's like, okay, so they're pouring a lot of money into this apparently. And I think they're using the star power of these kind of big celebrities, not just to prop up the story and to have such good voice acting, but also to let you know, like, this is a high production, high quality, big budget expansion. And they're going all in on it, so that definitely tells me that they plan to seriously knock this one out of the park. But yeah, I mean, just from the atmosphere and sort of the grit and intensity of that trailer, the improvements as far as like the melee kills, the vehicle combat, all the things they're kind of teasing about what's coming into Cyberpunk 2077 and Update 1.7. Whether it's shipping with the game or it's going to be a standalone update before the expansion comes out, I am really psyched about this Phantom Liberty expansion for Cyberpunk. I just really hope that we get an actual release date soon. Just like a release date for Starfield soon, hopefully, and several other games. We did get a release date for Diablo 4, so you Diablo fans out there, we finally know when that one's going to drop, and it looks really good. I've heard about great reviews across the board for this one. I'm really excited about getting back into Diablo, because I never was a big Diablo fan, but I did play Diablo 3, so in lieu of Diablo 4 coming out, I think I'm going to go back actually and play Diablo 2 Resurrected, and then play Diablo 4, because from what I understand, Diablo 4 is actually more of a sequel to Diablo 2 than it is 3. So Diablo 3 was kind of the one that didn't fit. amongst that group of games. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about that one. And as far as the awards go, it was pretty much down to the two you would guess, God of War Ragnarok and Elden Ring, obviously, with Elden Ring being the ultimate winner of the Game Awards of 2022 for Game of the Year. No surprise there. I feel like that was pretty deserved. I haven't played God of War or God of War Ragnarok, but I've heard a lot of great things about them, but I do feel like that Elden Ring was the deserved winner. Just because it was the first of its kind, it was just completely original, whereas, you know, God of War Ragnarok was the sequel to an already established IP, you know, and I just feel like there was a lot more of a reason to nominate Elden Ring and for it to win Game of the Year 2022 than God of War. But I do plan on definitely playing God of War and Ragnarok at some point. In pretty much every category, almost, God of War and Elden Ring were nominated for something, with one of the two winning most of them. But there was a Nintendo game that won an award, I believe. There was some great indie games in there. They just had all kind of interesting games and content for us this year, and I definitely feel like it wasn't a waste of time in hindsight. And then, you know, speaking of Elden Ring, From Software announced the new game they're working on, Armored Core 6. And that just took everybody by surprise because, you know, I don't know much about Armored Core. I never played it. I never was much of a PlayStation guy. I mainly play on PC, though I used to have a PlayStation or a PS2, I believe. But regardless, I never really played Armored Core or any of those games. But man, that From Software trailer for, for the new Armored Core makes me want to play it now. So yeah, that kind of came out of left field because, you know, you expect From Software to work on like a Souls-like or Soulsborne type game, you know. There was a lot of great premieres of new games this year. Let's see what we had. That new Hellboy game, Web of Word, Among Us Hide and Seek, okay, big deal. Street Fighter 6, Hades 2, that's a big one. I mean, Hades was amazing. If you guys haven't played Hades, go play it now. The new game from the creator of BioShock, Judas, that looks pretty cool. There's a new game from the creator of Celeste called Earthblade, and a Death Stranding sequel. You know, a lot of people just didn't suspect that at all, for there to be a sequel to Death Stranding, but it's back with Norman Reedus. It looks pretty cool for what it is. Tekken 8, you know, Diablo 4, of course, and then they showed a lot of clips of Super Mario Brothers, the movie, which I thought was cool, because, you know, I'm an old Nintendo fan, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that movie, and it just looks really cool. It looks like a good family fun movie, you know. We had Crash Team Rumble revealed, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16. All in all, we had a lot of good reveals, a lot of interesting titles, a lot of things to look forward to in 2023. We didn't see anything about Avowed or Fable or Starfield. A lot of people were upset. They were like, man, Xbox didn't even show up this year. It was all about PlayStation, you know, and Nintendo, and I guess multi-platform titles. But you know what? I don't really care, just to be honest with you, because I've been playing on PC for quite a while now, probably the past 15, 16 years, just exclusively on PC. And you know, really PC is the only place you can play right now where you get access to all games, because Xbox has all of their titles on PC through Game Pass or Steam, and PlayStation's committed to bringing all their first-party IPs to PC as well. And then you've got emulators and all that. I know I'm not trying to just fanboy out on you guys about PC, but really PC is the only place right now where you can play pretty much any game you want to, you know? Which is what I like about it, because honestly, up until now, PC has kind of been forsaken by the game industry, and I think they're starting to realize that like PC it represents a large amount of gamers out there, you know, and so they can't just give us crappy ports anymore and just give us sloppy seconds and leftovers. So, all right, you guys, that's all I got for you in this one. But anyway, I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that sub button and hit that bell notification icon so you're reminded every time I drop a video, because you don't want to miss what we got coming soon. Thanks a lot. Y'all have a good one. Stay tuned as we look forward to the future.